Thanks, Josh. When you look at the latest hacks of these voter databases, is the U.S. doing a good job on cybersecurity?
Well, Michelle, what's true is that President Obama has made cybersecurity a national security priority. President Obama has proposed additional resources being dedicated to this. You'll recall that the president included a specific proposal in his budget that Republicans, for the first time in more than 40 years, refused to even consider. They wouldn't even hold a hearing to discuss the budget with the president's top budget official. So I think there are significant concerns that have been raised about whether or not Republicans in Congress understand that this should be a priority. But President Obama has certainly made it a priority. And whether it comes to working effectively with the private sector to safeguard the computer networks of businesses or even media organizations, the administration has been tenacious about that. We've also taken steps to try to upgrade the cybersecurity that is used to protect critical infrastructure and government computer systems. And so the president's made this a priority. We only wish that Republicans were willing to put the cybersecurity of the United States ahead of their own politics. Thus far, they haven't been able to do that.
But overall, do you think the U.S. is doing a good job to ward off these attacks?
I think there's no denying that the United States government is operating in a very dynamic environment, that the adversaries of the United States, whether they're criminal organizations or countries, are constantly probing the computer networks of the U.S. government and significant U.S. organizations looking for vulnerabilities. And we need to be conscientious and determined about our efforts to deter those kinds of incursions. And yes, as a policy matter, this administration has made that a priority. We do have effective working relationships with technology companies and with private businesses to help them deter those kinds of intrusions. We do have effective working relationships with state and local governments to offer them resources and expertise as they try to protect their systems. But this is a serious threat, and one that the administration takes quite seriously. We're aware of the evolving nature of this threat, and we have taken the kinds of appropriate steps that the American people would expect their government to take to ensure that the American people are protected. There is, however, more that we can do, and more that we would like to do if Republicans in Congress were willing to do their job. But so far, they haven't been.
Okay, and we talked a lot about the Paris Climate